Being friends with a woman and getting friend zoned are two different things. One of the things that I've noticed is when people come into, and I've talked to other coaches about this in this specific area, is that, some people call it attraction comfort or attraction rapport. It's just these two polar things where one of them makes her more comfortable when she's around you and another one makes her like turned on, like you're more alluring. When the guys come to us, and I will say it's probably the same thing with you, generally comfort is not the problem. Attraction is the problem. And so most of the beginning of my course is an attraction building course through, pre-selection or whatever. And then the other thing that I found is like when I ask them to make female friends, I'm like, bro, you've been doing it your whole life. You've been putting in the friend zone. It's not hard. What are some of the things that you see with your guys that get them stuck in the friend zone? What are some of the things that, because honestly, if you could make a product right now, 100% guarantee to get you out of the friend zone, you'd make $1 billion. That is the holy grail of all things that you could possibly sell is that one.
Problem is once you're in it, you're gonna shoot your way out. Yeah, right? It's like socialism.
There's a way out, and I'll explain it a little bit. There's a way out, but like what have you found that consistently gets the guys in it that they misunderstand, and then what are the things that they can do to avoid it?
The biggest thing.
Notice I'm telling you guys to be friends with women, and we're also warning you from getting friend zoned with women because many of you don't understand those are two different things. Being friends with a woman and getting friend zoned are two different things.
Now, I've seen your show, and it's really rad. And one of the things I've noticed, and you've probably seen it all the time, and I've seen you correct women on your show where they contradict themselves in the same sentence, sitting right here, right? And then you show them their contradiction, and they're just like they sink in their seat because they realize they've been busted.
Yeah.
For a guy that is trying to get in there, what he's going to do is he's going to bend with those contradictions. He cannot do that. Once she sees that he is reactive to her, the attraction is gone.
Yes.
So he has to learn to be so solid that she then becomes reactive to him.
Yes.
That's the trick. And your analytical mind is listening to what she's saying and trying to figure out, how do I become this guy? No, you already are that guy. You have to strengthen who that is. This means understanding what you want, who you are, how your vision and reality of what it is. The stronger and more confident you are into the world that you've created for yourself, she has to jump into that. That is her being reactive to what you've put together. If her frame is stronger and she catches that, you're a toy.
Yeah, it's one of these things where I use this example all the time. You talk to a beautiful woman and she keeps talking about how much she loves Alex the accountant and how Alex the accountant treats her like a lady, and he opens her door for her and buys her flowers, and how much she fucking hates Brock the bartender, and he messages her in the middle of the night and he fucking where you at and all this kind of stuff. And then you inevitably ask, wait, did you have sex with Alex? No. Did you have sex with Brock? Yeah. Okay, but you had sex with Brock. You keep complaining about Brock, but what? And then that's how you end up in the friend zone because you didn't keep that frame. You didn't understand. You didn't keep those boundaries and understand. From when I tell rule number 1 in MOA is we don't pay attention to people's words. We don't pay attention to the words. We only pay attention to people's actions.
Yes.
And when you see the woman that is the woman of your dreams and only pay attention to who she sleeps with. I say this several times. I know it's offensive. Women vote with their vaginas, not with their, when they say, I like this so much, they will vote with their vagina. They will go and sleep with the guy who they're actually attracted to, not the one they say they're attracted to. When you get over that and you start watching who are they becoming stimulated to, who are they touching their hair and literally turning their pelvis towards because of his behavior, and then later on they come up to, dude, I have a friend of mine right now, she's in town, and she's like, she keeps telling me, this dude's creepy, I think he's gay, blah, 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 whatever. A week later, they're dating.
Yep.
And then she's like, man, get me away from this guy, he's a total weirdo. Then she moves into his place. And I keep watching, and I'm like, do you watch what you're doing and saying? The same girl came on the podcast, and she's like, I just really want a guy who's going to treat me like a gentleman and just like really connect with me and listen to me. I was like, tell me about your exes. They're all narcissists. Wait, what? Do you not see what's going on here? Like how?
This is why when I see clips of your show, or I was watching somehow the whatever podcast popped in, just Pearly Things and Fresh and Fit. You mentioned earlier. I've been watching these young kids, and these younger girls can't even put a coherent sentence together, let alone articulate an idea. Mm-hmm. And and I've seen on your show, they're like, I like men, the guy needs to be 6'3". Now there is a guy that hears that and goes, oh shit, I'm not 6'3". And then there's a guy who says, she's full of shit.
Yeah, thank you. Like I looked at the last, I do. One of the reasons that makes my show Access Vegas a little different from Fresh and Fit. And by the way, we're doing Fresh and Fit here tomorrow.
Right on.
Is that Myron is like doesn't know the girls that are coming on.
Yeah.
And all of the girls who come on my show are friends of mine. Right. Several of them, and I'm not going to say which, I've actually dated before. They know, and I know. The reason why it's important is because I know what your boyfriend looks like, and I know what your boyfriend looks like, and I know who you cheated on with, and I know this. So you're going to run your mouth, and I love you, girl, but I'm going to fucking tell you when you're sitting there saying this shit that isn't true. I had a girl come on there one time. She said she thought the average dude was 6'2". I was like, girl, that's crazy. Of course it's not 6'2". And then she started talking about a dad bod, and I'm like, you're dating a male stripper saying that you're attracted to a dad bod. Please stop. Do you understand? Like, it's not just funny that you're doing this. You're also making my job harder as a performance coach because she's stunning. A beautiful woman like you is telling men that you're attracted to a dad bod. You know how hard it is for me to get these fucking motherfuckers to go to the gym in the first place? And you're telling them that it's okay for them to have a dad bod when it is not. Like, stop saying the things that make you comfortable and start saying the things that literally make your vagina wet. And she's like, oh, okay, I get it. Because these girls don't get that.
No.
Because they'll sit there and talk about guy A and guy B, and they'll complain about guy B, but that's the one they slept with. You understand? Mm-hmm. The other one is, this one drives me crazy, is when we talk about pre-selection and women are like, that would never work on me. And I'm like, but that's not true. Like, I see your ex-boyfriends. You are attracted to them because other women were attracted to them. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, and they'll say it, and you're like, what you're saying is like legitimately not, like you're literally saying these things and I'm watching your life and this is not what you're doing. Like, how do you square the circle? And the reason is because a lot of times not all women are like this, but a lot of times for very attractive women, the whole world was a participation trophy and nobody told them no. Mm-hmm. And so that they could believe that things were the way they were. Again, I'm having this girl come on. She says she's an astrologist and I like her a lot, but I legitimately think she thinks she's going to come on here, do no research and embarrass me somehow. And I'm like, you are going to get your butt handed to you if you come on here talking about astrology is real. I don't care that you believe in astrology. That's awesome. Get a tattoo. Meet other people that are also Libras and go fuck them. That's fine. Do whatever you want. Don't tell me there's some science behind it because there isn't.